Good day, everyone. Ali is here from Safi Financial Network. Today is November 7th, 2023. Here is another daily analysis. We had another uptick today, pretty nice uptick today, and we're just getting above this wide range bar. Let me just zoom in here. Lots of people are getting on the short side, so that's why market hold up pretty well. So whenever market is in super bearish or bullish, um, sentiment wise, I'm saying, like when people are getting super bearish or even super bullish, market usually goes the other way. And just because we reached out to this important resistance, lots of people are just piling on the short side, and that's why market is just holding up. And even I can see some kind of like a bullish action is coming down the road, and potential scenario is going to be we are just heading to 4400. After that, I don't know, but 4400 is going to be a very, very good potential for this week. And if we get there, I should say lots of put options are going to be expired worthless. And that's what market maker wants to do. So basically, just go with your analysis. Don't get into like euphoria or even panic mood, because whenever people, I mean, like most of the people getting to one side, usually market goes the other way. Today, SPY just traded 65, actually 61 million, which is kind of like a light volume for SPY, which is S&P 500 ETF. Yesterday was 67 million. So again, last 2 days, market just traded in a very, very light volume. So you see that institution is not selling off. So whenever institution is on the buy side, like here, like here, like here, so you see that volume was over 100, 120, even 130 million. So institution is in a buy side. So institution doesn't release their shorts or even doesn't cover their buy. So market will go to the upside. So don't pay attention to the retail traders. It's just all about institutions and institution volume. S&P 500 just got into the bear reversal. We are pretty close to a very, very important bear reversal. So here is the point. Don't pay attention to indicators, because that could be kind of like tricky, especially when we are just heading into this important trend line. We are getting into important resistance. So this resistance, or this pivot, I should say, initiate this lower low. When we get above this pivot, which is kind of like a 4,400, we are kind of like in a beginning of shifting the structure to the bull side. So I'm not optimistic. I'm not optimist. I'm not hoping. I'm just telling you, when we have a shifting structure to the buying momentum, we should change our gear to buy. So if you were following my channel, I was talking about important weekly demand area here, and we should see a decisive bottom for the market. Sure enough, we had a decisive bottom just in October, as we had a ceiling on the October. So this kind of like a capitulation, coming back with a fantastic reflexive rally. Actually, that was a sharp 90-degree rally to the upside, and market needs to digest that rally. Market needs to do some kind of like a consolidation, or even just a spike and then pull back to here. So any pullback specifically to this area could be still healthy, which is going to be 42.60 to 42.50. That could be pretty nice reverse head and shoulder, I should say, is forming. If it get above this area, which is kind of like a 4,400, then coming back down, that is even stronger buying opportunity, because this pattern is QM. I'm going to put a link here. Make sure watch the video over there. So QM pattern is very, very important. And I'm just looking for that pattern is forming. So that pattern initiate when we get above this area. So above this ceiling on the October timeframe, we could get a very, very bullish structure for the market. Any pullback could be a great buying opportunity. The reason is weekly chart. I'm not going to cover in this video, but if you are curious about what I'm talking about, a weekly chart, go to my previous analysis on the weekly edition. So in weekly edition, I covered that one. Here is Nasdaq. So Nasdaq obviously is leading right now. We are breaking above this trend line, which is fantastic, which is definitely bullish structure for the market. We need to get above 15,400. So 15,400 in a daily basis, that would be a great buying opportunity. For sure, if we get above 15,400, we should see a reaction for the market, probably sharp sell-off for a day or two, or even three. But after, if we hold above 14,700, 14,800, then we see a reversal. That would be a fantastic buying opportunity. I should say at least to hit this area. I should say it can go all the way up to double top, which is top of the Nasdaq in November 2021. So the time is coming, and for sure, I'm just having like a more upside bias as well for new all-time high. But if this pattern works and break out to the upside, I should say Nasdaq is very likely to get into a bullish momentum, and that's going to be leading for the next 2-3 months. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. This one is leader already. And we are just getting above this important pivotal point, which is October top. And right now we are trading above 34,172. So 34,172 is very important level because we need to get to 34,300. 34,300, we can see a pullback for a next rally all the way up to 35,000. And that is very important level. You see that lots of sellers are sitting there, and we should see some kind of like a reaction to this level. All in all, I should say Dow is the better for the next 2-3 months because this W pattern is forming at a fantastic time frame. We can go above this new all-time high and we can hit the all-time high. The potential scenario is going to be early 2024. Moving on to gold, which had a red day. So gold is coming down sharply, especially early session. It goes all the way down to here. Still, I'm looking for kind of like a bounce and then even a pullback. So to this area. So we can see a possible scenario is going to be a higher low. Sorry, lower high here. And then we can go all the way down to here. I'm just looking for gold as a great buying opportunity somewhere around here, which is a 1930 to 1945. So let me just, because some people are just telling me about, they can't read these numbers. I'm gonna write it down here. So 1930 to 1945 is gonna be my buying area. Actually, when it gets there, I'm not gonna buy right away. I'm just looking for a reversal. But if reversal comes, I'm gonna buy gold for the next surge. A potential new all-time high is coming. So this pullback could be a great buying opportunity. Stay tuned. We had a good bullish structure here on gold. We just break above lots of important resistance and pivots here. So this pivot hit the double bottom here. We just break above this channel. We just break above July top. And this is very important. We just need to get above this and we potentially hit new all-time high. Moving on to crude. Crude absolutely smashed today. So I'm pretty happy that I come up with this analysis, this type of analysis. But lots of people were bullish about the crude and about like the potential acceleration in geopolitical tensions. As you see, steel war is there, unfortunately, but crude is coming down. This means crude is just forming a very technical bearish pattern, at least for a short term. It can go all the way down to here, and it just hit a multi-month top, I should say. So crude can get here for another buying opportunity, I should say. We can get a very nice rebound all the way up to $90 area. So we will see how it goes with crude, but crude today price action is just expected. We don't have any long position in crude. We have some energy stocks, but we don't long crude at this stage of the game. Moving on to individual names, starting with yield as usual. So let me go to yield. Here is the yield. Yield had like a negative day today, so nothing bad, nothing good. Still struggling with this area, which is 4.80. I should say yield is topped here, and I don't think we're gonna have another higher high for the yield, at least based on my calculation. We can see some reflexive rally all the way here. But as you see here, the previous pivot hits high, actually broke into the downside. We are at the beginning of a downside move. So I should say yield can go all the way down to here to 4.25, especially early 2024. We can see a much lower yield is coming. So just to stay tuned. Yield is down, treasury is up pretty nicely, gapped up here. Last 2 days, just a corrective move. This is a nice inverse head and shoulder or inverse QM pattern. So this is get above this, and this is a QM pattern again. Make sure watch the video because those two sessions are pretty informative for all of you folks if you want to just learn how to trade QM pattern. So we got into this area and then coming back up. If we get above this $89-ish, so we can hit 91 to 93 for important pivotal point. This gap, there are lots of gaps in treasury, so it needs to be filled as well. So here is 91 to 93. That's going to be a very, very important one. Moving on to VIX. VIX coming down again. Not a bad session for VIX because Nasdaq went up 1%, S&P almost 0.37%, but VIX is coming down just 0.54%. So that's very important to see how VIX is forming the bottom here, because the bottom for VIX could be a kind of like a corrective time for indexes. DXY, which is a dollar, is the next. Getting back up, but sharply just within this wide range bar, rejected. I should say DXY is forming another shorting opportunity here for a breaking through this to going all the way down to 103 to 104. So be careful about DXY if you have long position. This is what we expected as like a island rejection. So this is a wide range bar. There is going to be a hidden gap here, and this rejected to that hidden gap. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to technology sector, magma indicator just went up nicely, getting above this important pivotal point. Right now, magma is at not new all-time high, actually pretty close to new all-time high. But this formation, if it triggers to the upside, seems like it is, we can see more acceleration to the upside. Apple, next consecutive day, pretty nice. We are just getting to this important pivotal point. So if we get above this, any pullback, which is 183, could be a buying opportunity. Amazon, pretty nice surge to the upside, 2.13% to the upside. Amazon is challenging this 144. So if it goes above this, Amazon is going to be a 150 to 155, the next stop. Meta, pretty nice surge as well. So $3. Good day for technology. So that's why Nasdaq went positive as well. Microsoft, a nice challenging the all-time high here. So 360, 365 is new all-time high. So pretty close to that one. Google, nice positive day. Not a bad session for Google. It's just getting to a short-term supply resistance here, so be careful on that one. But still, it's going to be just a pullback as a buying opportunity, I should say, for the next rally. I'm not sure if we get above this pivotal point, but I should say this pivot is going to be very, very important one. If we lose this one, it can go all the way down to here. But if it doesn't, and if it does hold here, we can see more upside for Google is coming. Netflix coming down, getting to this important pivotal point. So that's why this is a technical reaction. Tesla nicely forming a consolidation here. If it consolidates here, it's going to have another pop to 250, 245, 250. So stay tuned on that one. SMH, we are at the beginning of breakout here, folks. So SMH is doing fantastic job right now. It's just holding up pretty well, struggling with this trend line. Any breakout could be a great buying opportunity for SMH stocks. At the same pattern here, look at the pattern here. So we are just consolidating here. If we see a reversal to 460, 450, that could be kind of like a good buying opportunity, I should say. But wait for a more pattern to form, then we will decide. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor, just a doji bar, nothing spectacular. AMD, $1.70 up. This one already broke up to the upside, and I'm looking for 122. NVIDIA, 4 cents upside. Good price action for NVIDIA. Texas Instrument. This one still struggling. This is very, very tentative, to be honest, for buy. Lam Research, $2.21, getting to this important trend line here. So we should see more action is coming. Moving on to financials, XLF, 5 cents down. Not a bad price action. Consolidation could be a good pattern here. KBE, 32 cents down. KRE, 42 cents down. JP Morgan, 7 cents down. Not a bad price action. All of them just holding up pretty well. It's just a digestive move after this substantial rally. Look at Goldman Sachs, 4 cents up today, so not a bad price action. Bank of America, 17 cents down, and Wells Fargo, 30 cents down as well. Moving on to GoldMiners, which is coming along with gold. Gold is negative, GoldMiners are down. But I should say this one can, if this one holds pretty well, this could be a leader for gold price. So GDX 56 cents down today, GDXJ 60 cents down, still holding up pretty well above this October, latter October, I should say, pivot, and still we are above that area. AEM 99 cents down, Newmont $1.22 down. Newmont is not strong at all. So when the other ones going up, Newmont is just following them. When the other one is going down, Newmont is leader. So this one is lagging basically, and it's not good. Franco-Nevada $1.87 down today. A gold barrick 53 cents down today. So not a bad price action. Still, I know it's kind of like a hard 3% to the downside, but pattern-wise, they're okay. Moving on to energy, XLE, downside is coming, folks. As I said, just be careful with these names. $1.50 down. XOP, oil and gas exploration ETF, 4.7 cents down. Just be careful if it takes out this pivotal point. It could go all the way down to 120 to 130. OIH, $14 down, so pretty sharp sell-off for OIH. Exxon, $1.66 down. Chevron, $2.59 down. So Chevron can hit a lower low here, somewhere around 130 to 140. Then we can see kind of like a reflexive rally to the upside as well. Okay, I think I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.